Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back. One second. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back. One second. Okay, sorry. I think I'm good. Welcome back. We're gonna take a look at some problems. And then we're gonna work a little bit on my restaurant management system. I gotta put stuff in our database for the guys on my team. And I don't have access to the database, so I'm just gonna make some API requests to the database and post routes to put some data in there. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. We're gonna take a look at our problem here. Do a couple Leetcode, 'cause why not? And number water bottles. Water bottles are initially. Let's take a look at this. Number water bottles are initially full of water. You can exchange empty water bottles from the market with one full water bottle. The operation of drinking a full water bottle turns into an empty bottle. Given the two images, number bottles and number exchange, return the maximum number of water bottles you can drink. Drink exchange. I think I've looked at this problem before. Initial. Hang on. Full water, you can exchange empty water bottles from the market with one full water bottle. So we have number of water bottles. Let's get some space here. So this is our input here. Pull up our input here. Let's play some music on Spotify too. What a long day, man. Number water bottles are initially full of water. You can exchange empty water bottles from the market with one full water bottle. Okay, so we can exchange 3 for one full water bottle. You can exchange 3 empty bottles to get one full water bottle. Number of water bottles you can drink, 9. Plus 3 plus 1. So we start with 9. We can exchange 3. What's up, dude? Congrats on the job. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Naren. Appreciate you joining the stream, bro. Thank you for that, though, dude. Yeah, it's been a grind for sure, but just gonna, I don't know, continue working on the craft, you know. Gonna do one. I think I don't really have a title yet for the video series, but I'm gonna do another series. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do something in 3D game development after I finish the 2D game, so I'm gonna work on that like full time. Finish that and then move to something 3D with OpenGL, I think. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. But the operation of drinking a full water bottle turns into an empty bottle. Water bottles are initially full. You can exchange empty water bottles from the market with one full water bottle. Okay, so we start with 9. We then drink all of them. We have 3. Do more series, man. Okay, I will. I'm getting together some thumbnails today, so I have some ideas, but I don't know. Do not stop streaming. Okay. Yeah, do you enjoy the streams, or? I'm happy that you enjoy them. I assume you do, so I do plan to keep streaming, so I just gotta figure out exactly what I want to do. Keep programming every day until I make something, or I don't know, work on something. I don't know, no idea. But okay, so we go from 9. We drink 9. Yeah, man, I stop by a lot. Okay, sweet, dude. Yeah. I like the background music and watch stuff you do. Let's go, dude. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do a leak code problem, and then I'm gonna just work on the project. I'm not gonna like, you know, go 100% into leak code anymore because I mean I don't know what's the point. So, okay, so I think what we want to do here is we want to have like, I'm thinking, hang on, what the fuck, dude? How can I make this bigger, man? What the hell? There we go. Okay. Your streams give me motivation to do stuff because it reminds me motivation isn't real. It's all about the discipline and consistency. Yeah, man. You just gotta motivate yourself, dude. So yeah, man. I appreciate that, dude. I'm really happy it motivates. You know, motivates other people. That's makes me feel good. Just something that I enjoy doing, like, motivates other people. So I'm happy about that. But thank you so much for the kind words, man. So really, we're gonna have. I'm thinking here. We're gonna have some sort of like drink method, right? And some sort of like exchange method, right? Because that's really what we're doing in this problem. We have the initial, we drink, they're all empty. We exchange the empties. Really, we drink, exchange, exchange, drink, exchange. Empty water bottles from the market with one full water bottle. The operation of drinking full water bottle turns into an empty bottle. Give 2 integers, numbers, bottles, and number exchange. Return the maximum number of water bottles you can drink. Okay. Trying to think about logically how we can go about doing this. We're given an integer num bottles and an integer num exchange. Maybe I'm trying to overthink it a little bit. Kind of thinking of it a little bit like a simulation, but I don't know. Let's think. I'm still thinking about a drink method and an exchange method, but I think that's a little bit of over-engineering a little bit, but let's think about it. Let's have like int exchange, right? Exchange, we have int drink, right? Let's think I'll turn down this music a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's create like a private section here. Hang on. The text. little bit more. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so our drink method here, right? What is our drink method gonna do? So we have 9 bottles, right? What parameters are we gonna pass in? Well, let's think here, right? We're gonna need like a fill. We'll need something passing in some sort of integer reference to the number of bottles that we've drank. So int my dog no longer has to code till he has a job. Great guy. Yeah, I don't. Just doing it for fun. Doing it for just a good time. So let's think here. We probably want like an int like what bottles drank. Yes, let's call it like int res, int empty. Right, so we current res, we have this and this. And I assume here, I think we're gonna have some sort of while loop that loops through. I'm not sure what to think about that yet, but we have int reference res. For the love of the game, yes sir, dude, for the love of the game. In reference res, why is this looking weird right now, dude? What is going on here? It's so weird, dude. I don't know why it's like got these weird colors here. I don't remember it being like this, but okay. Int reference, we want empty, right? In reference empty and let's do like a, so res is what we're going to return, right? We have our int full is equal to our num bottles, right? We have our res is 0 and our empty is 0, right? So that makes sense. So we don't really, let's just leave res there for now. In reference full, right? And what do we want to do? Right, well, we need to fill our bottles, right? Sorry, empty our bottles, right? Is the first thing, empty bottles. So, int, sorry, we don't really equate. Res is equal to, plus or equal to num bottles, right? Add all our num bottles. So res is now 9, right? Oh, whoops. Res is 9 here, right? We then have empty plus or equal to num bottles, right? Empty plus or equal to full, right? And then we want our full to be 0. I guess this can be void, right? I mean, it probably doesn't need void drink, right? I think that simulates what we're doing, right? We have our res, right? Plus or equal to num bottles, right? What we're going to return. And then our empty, 9 are empty now. And then our full is now 0. We have 0 full, right? So then we need to do our exchange method, right? How do we want to think about this? I can barely hear the music, bro. I don't know if you guys can barely hear it, but just trying not to make it too loud. So let's think about this, right? okay, we have num exchange here, right? We haven't used that. That's the amount of bottles, empty bottles we can exchange for one full bottle, right? So here we're probably going to need int reference. Probably don't need res here because we're not really doing anything. Empty. We need int reference full. And we need int num exchange, right? Int reference num exchange, right? What do we want to do here, right? We exchange the bottles. So the way to exchange, we need to do, okay, well, int traded is equal to empty is this the way to think about it? Would it be like empty percent, sorry, empty modulus num exchange, I'm thinking. So we have the int traded, right? Obviously we then just make full equal to traded, right? And our empty needs to be 0 now. That's what I'm thinking. I think empty percent num exchange divides it, returns. Wait, no, I don't think that would be right. No, that would return 0. Okay, I think we just do divide. Let's just stick with that. Some of these problems I overthink, but okay, so then we probably need a while here, right? So how do we want to do this condition here? Well, while I have a meeting with my team at 9, and then I'm going to probably call Lydia for a bit, but she said maybe because she's doing an exam, so I don't know for sure.
I'll start making them on 9.
Are you? Oh, so you're making them, or are you? Did you order them? Okay, yeah, just do 9. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so we have a while here. I'm trying to think here. So while, I guess, full does not equal 0, right? Is probably what we want to do, right? Inside of our while, we then want to what? Full. We call our function. We wanna. What we want to do first? We want to exchange first. So exchange. We want to pass in empty, full, and num exchange. Right? Oh no, we want to drink first, bro. What am I doing? This needs to be void as well. We want to drink first. Void, empty, drink, res, empty, full. Res, empty, deep full. Why is this yellow, dude? What is going on here? Alright, whatever. And then after this is done, we would just want to turn our res. I think we thought about that pretty well. I think this makes sense. Compilation error void. Oh my god, why did I do void? It had to be drink. Whoops. Sometimes I don't see stupid shit like that. Okay, so we got a use of undeclared identifying num bottles. So num bottles can't be seen, so we need to pass in num bottles here. So a int reference to num bottles. To a few arguments, we got a full here. We need num bottles. Let's add num bottles. Nope, we didn't get it. We got 27 here. Let's think about this. We're doing something wrong here. It feels right, but we are full to be num bottles. Oh wait, hang on. In full is no, that makes sense. In full is non-bottles. We then drink and exchange. Drink, exchange, drink, exchange, drink, exchange. Drink, we res plus or equal to non-bottles. We empty plus or equal to full. Full is equal to 0. Doesn't make sense to me. Plus equal to non-bottles. Empty plus or equal to full. Full is equal to 0. We then exchange here. In traded. Empty divided by num exchange. Number of empty bottles. Our empty is then 0. Then our full is traded. Equal to traded. Let's print our exchange every time. So we need stood C out. Let's print our res every time. Stood end L. What are we printing here? We get 9, 18, 27. So we're adding by 9 every time. Why? Something's saving here. Something's wrong in this. So we're drinking. Res plus or equal to non-bottles. Res is always 9, right? Which is fine. Empty plus or equal to full. Empty is full. Are they passing in as references, or am I... Hang on. I don't know if this looks so weird to me. I don't know why with integers. Okay, this looks correct. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Full is now equal to traded. Oh. Oh. Man, dude, this would be so nice to have a debugger right now, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Empty is equal to 0. Well, would our empty... I think our empty would be 0. I don't know. We're adding by 9 every time. What are we doing over here? 15, 30. So we're adding... We're doubling every time, but I don't know what my bug is here. It seems right the way that I'm thinking about it. It seems right. Full is 0. While full does not equal 0. Yeah, full can't be negative here, so I guess that would work. Let's make it greater than 0 for now. I don't think it makes a difference, but... Yeah, let's make a difference, but... I don't know what I'm missing here, dude. Dude, I actually don't know what my bug is, bro. I think... we have our res, we have our empty. Plus or equal to full. Full is 0. What is full in this case here? Okay, full is non-bottles in the beginning. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This seems correct to me. I don't know what is wrong here. I'm gonna have to ask Claude what my bug is. I don't even want to put it and do it in a debugger. I don't know what I'm missing here. What is my bug, bro? I don't know. I don't know what the drink function. You're adding num bottles to res instead of full. Yeah. Oh, it'd be full. Oh, fuck. Bro, no way, that's my bug. Okay, I have... Okay. So that was an error I should have seen. In the exchange function, you're saying empty to 0, but you should keep the remainder. Bottles that couldn't be exchanged. Ah, okay. Okay, so we need a percentage here. Empty percentage. Num exchange. Empty modulus. Whoops. Okay. Damn, bro. Okay. That should have been seen, this bug, but I didn't notice this one. So we want to... Our empty bottles are being empty percent num exchange. Right. Okay. Interesting. I should have seen this. I guess I was kind of going a little bit off the example. It looked like we have full 0, full 0, full 0. But in terms of the other cases, I probably should have looked at this one. See, this is one I should have looked at. I would have realized you needed the exchange. So that's my bad. But hey, we got the problem done anyway. That was a daily problem. So that's good. Good stuff. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work a little bit on my project. I have a meeting with my team at 9. Git pull origin. Right, so let me... Oh. Just want to get rid of my .m files so I don't expose my keys. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look here. So let's run this. PM and dev. Take a look here. Let's take our backend here. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Alright, let's log in here. Okay, so it looks like this works. So I'm an admin. I can go to every page, right? I can sign out. Signed out successfully. Cool. Let's take a look at the code here. See what my buddy did. Have a button. Take a look at this auth context. Create context, use auth, use context manual. And we have an auth provider that takes in our children as a prompt. I'll use states here, we have a use effect. This is for all changes, const data, subscription surveys. So we listen for all changes, we get the initial session. Const get session. Listen for all changes. Sign out. Okay. Where's my app.jsx? So I believe I need to text my buddy about this. Ability to trying to figure out here what my buddy did because he pushed some code and I'm trying to understand. Navbar, dude. Pages, components, layout, navbar. Okay. Constant handle sign out. If loading, we have a loading state here. We have out sign out here. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some backend routes, right? So what I'm thinking here is I don't have access to our Superbase database, but I was thinking about making just some API routes where I can, you know, potentially get access. So trying to think here. Need to grab our database schema. Need to remember what it looks like. Let me download this image. Oh, my buddy just texted me, dude. Okay, each page handles that on its own. We will use a use effect to query based on logged in user, and we'll set the state. Okay, I'm trying to think about what the best way to add all this data is. So this is what I'm working with here. Superbase schema. So this is our schema right here. I gotta put data in based on the schema and create some post routes. So I'm trying to think here how I can go about doing this. I don't know what the best way is. Maybe I gotta research a little bit. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. How do I want to do this? Trying to think, do I just make the post routes here, or do I maybe run them from Postman? I believe I have Postman on my computer. No, I don't. Let me download that right now while I research this a little bit. Postman. Okay, let me sign into this. Okay, got my Postman account here. How the hell do I download this, dude? Postman download. Oh, I looked at the wrong thing. Oh shit, I'm on Linux, dude. I'll just download it here. It's good. Hopefully it works. Oh man. How to install Postman on Linux Mint, dude. I haven't even installed anything on Linux Mint in forever, dude. So update packages, install snapd, install Postman. Manual installation. Oh shit, we already installed it, so what, we got a CD to downloads, LS. Jesus man, I got all this crap in here. Sudo tar. I don't know what these commands do, but let me copy this. Just make sure this is the right thing. Okay, so I believe we need this link here. This, not link, sorry, command. tar, xdf, postman. Okay. Again, this shows I'm literally a Linux noob, dude. No. Oh. Okay. Ah. We got it working. That's all that matters. Let's create the workspace, dude. Sign in. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you. I'm happy to be on board. Okay, perfect. Okay. We got Postman working, guys. Let's go. Okay. Trying to think here. Design some RESTful routes. Let's put this. let's post routes for entering data. What should we do first? Where's our database schema, dude? I've lost it. Literally lost it. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Cool. Oh. Okay, okay, so here's the thing here. So how can we just put in whatever data? Like, I just want to input any data. Okay, so, okay, I think I have an idea. So, we need a user's role, right? So maybe we want to start with entering some users with some roles. But pretty much what I'm trying to do is enter in each data into this table. So I think we make these backend routes that enters in data, and then we run it on Postman and send in some data. So that's what I think the goal is. I've never really done this before, so I'm trying to kind of figure out like what the fuck is going on. I wish I just had access to the DB, but my partner has access to the DB and I can't join the project. It's kind of bullshit, but okay, so our role has role name, permission level. So let's start with that. Let's create that route. So app.post to API/roles. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, well, literally giving me the code, but that's fine. Take a look here. So we need a. Let's open this again. Super base schema. We need role name and permission level. So what is the const role name permission level equal to request dot body. Oh, whoops, didn't need to save that there. So we need role name permission level. What do we need? We need some sort of like try catch, right? So try Catch. Let's leave the catch for now. What do we want to do in here? Well, const data error is equal to await superbase, so that's how we call superbase. We want to go, what would be this API call? From roles, we just insert into role and name, and then, yeah. So, await superbase, from roles, okay, insert. I'm not sure what this select does here. I need to research this. What does this do? Select, call, what does this do? Dot select method superbase call is used to perform a select query on a table or view from your table select. Okay. So I gotta kind of transition this into superbase. I don't really. Okay, well that works. Okay, so. Okay, so we select. If error, we let's just do like failed to add role information, failed to add role data. Right, that's fine. Man, I gotta turn this off, dude. Kind of start pissing me off, dude. It's just giving me a. Don't even get to think before it. So that looks good. We catch the error, console.log the error, internal server error. Let's do like a. We just console.log, yeah, console.log. Log error. Inserting role data. So I believe that looks good. Right, that should insert some role data. Let's just do like roles table, right? Got our roles table here, then we want probably a users table, right? And it's gonna be the same thing. Let's go, bro. Mohit T, what's up, man? Let's see what we need here. We need a, so it looks like here we got a first name, last name, or user ID. Primary key, first name, last name, role ID, pin code is active, created at. So we have our users table, roles table, users table. Let's. We need more than this. We need. First underscore name, last underscore name, role underscore ID. Role underscore ID, pin underscore code. Which monitor are you using? I have 3 monitors. I have my main one, which is the one I'm looking at right here. Second one, and I have a third one over here. I just have my I have my DB open over here. Also the internet and Spotify and shit, but this is my main monitor here. But last name, role ID, and then we need a pin code and a is active. I'm not sure the difference between what these things say here. I'm wondering if we need the timestamp here. I'm pretty sure the user ID is created by default. By the way, I'm from India, and you? I'm from Australia, bro. I live in the United States though. Go to school here. I'm a student, so yeah. Man, I got a headache, bro. Okay, so I don't think we need the timestamp, right? Because it's automatically generated. I just didn't really know that off the top of my head, but I didn't design this, so. Okay, we know that we're expecting that. So here, now we have our try, right? So we have try here, const data await superbase. Yep, yep, and yeah, that looks good, right? We try, we call superbase, right? From users, we insert first name, last name, role ID, pin code is active, select. If there's an error, we don't want this, we want, what we did, fail to add role data, fail to add user data. Okay, that looks good. We catch our error here, console.log error, console.log error, inserting new user data. Yep, yep, looks good. So that's our users table, right? So now our next table would be our tables, right? So let's do that. So let's create a table, right? So we got, bro, your date is 30th September and me in 1st of October, lol. Yeah, bro. Behind time, bro. You're like in the future, bro, like type shit. Okay, so we got our table ID, we have our table number, we have our status, and we have our assigned waiter ID. So assigned waiter ID is a link to our user ID. So in this case here, it's our primary key. So in this case here, I think we only have to put in our table number and our status. I think. So let's roll with that. Let's do tables table, right? We need another post request. Okay, we want our table number. What is it called? Table, yeah, table underscore number. Right. Want to get rid of all this. We have our status. We have our. Let's leave it at that. We then just have our try here, right? And then we want to do const data, await superbase, insert all of it, check if it's an error. Catch here. Yep, looks good. Table status, if error, failed to add table data. That's what we have up here. Yep, error inserting table. Console log error inserting table data. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's our tables. Let's take a look at our orders table now. We have a little bit to go. We have our orders, menu, order items, payments. Bro, how much 17 Pro costs in Australia? Ah, shit, dude. How much does a 17 Pro cost in Australia, dude? I have no idea. I have a shitty ass phone, so I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, I live in the US, so I would have no idea. I haven't been back since Christmas time, so gonna be going back soon though. Pretty excited. So, right. Okay. So let's just do our menu items, right? So we're given our item ID is a primary key. We have our name, description, price, category, and is available. And our item ID links to our order Links to our order ID. This is what I'm looking at. So we have our order ID. Links to our payments order ID over here. Order ID links to menu items. So yeah, I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to send a post request here. Name, description, price, category is available. I'm starting to think now we probably need a signed waiter. I just get confused because this is automatically generated. Right, because if we don't have... Yeah, we would need to make a post request for this. So let's fix this. We need a signed waiter. Right. That's an assigned waiter here. They'll post. We want a const. What do we need here? We need. No, we're doing menu. Sorry, menu. Let's do the menu table. Let's fix that menu. Const. We need okay. Name. We have description. Price, category, and is available. Yep. Try block here. We call Superbase here to insert our data. Data error. And await Superbase from menu. This is what it's called. Now it's called menu items. From menu items. Name, description, price, category. Name, description, price, category is available. Yep, looks good. If error, we return this. We then keep going, bro. My inner voice telling me that now your viewers will increasing. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm not too worried about my viewers, to be honest. I'm just trying to get better. Trying to get better at my craft, bro. So I used to like to do this to document my journey, dude. So I don't know if this is your first time on my channel, but I did a programming every day until I get a job. Did like 212 days. So trying to think of a different series I want to do, but I have a job lined up now, so I have a lot more time on my hands to kind of do whatever. So okay, so the if is inside here. Right, then we close it off, we catch the error, we cancel our log, menu item data. Yep. And close this here. Yep, so that looks good. We have our menu table now with our post requests with all our data. Let's just make sure these tables are called what we're working with, right? So we have API tables, then we have API users. Oh, sorry, whoops, users and tables. And we have roles up here. Yep, looks good. So we have our menu table now. So now we want our orders. So let's do our orders. We got order ID, table ID, waiter ID. Order status, created at, total amount, tip amount. So we don't need to do the created at, that's automatically generated. You have the total amount, the tip amount. We have our order status, varchar. Order ID, table ID, waiter ID. What are you making? Making a restaurant management system. It's for my class at EAU. What are you making? Hi guys, what's up? Hi, what are you making? Restaurant management system, dude. Working on our backend routes right now. Working in a team here at my university, so I'm kind of I don't have access to the database, so I'm just doing some post routes to put data in, so that's why I'm generating all the tables. This is our schema right here. So I've been just making some post routes to put data in, and then yeah, that's the goal. So but I can kind of show you what it looks like if you really want to see it. This is what it looks like right now. Right, like we have a sign-in page here. You know, you can log in right now. We have that functionality. I mean, right now it's pretty garbage, but we have everything like hard-coded on the front end. So right now our data is hard-coded. Dude, holy shit, dude, my eyes hurt so bad. But yeah, so kind of all over the place right now. I mean, you can see like obviously we need to clean up a little bit of the styling and everything, but you know, at the moment we're just trying to get something to work, right? I mean, that can come last, you know, a little bit better styling, a little bit better, you know, looking stuff, but for right now I am working on the backend stuff, because right now we have everything like hard coded on the front end. Like you can see here, like our page chef, like we have our use state here and everything's coded on the front end. So trying to get some data from my guys on my team so they can learn how to make some you know, database queries. So just trying to get some data in before my meeting here. I have a meeting with my team in about an hour, so got to get this done for them. So we'll see. Anyway, so we have our API orders here. Let's grab our super base schema. So this is a little bit interesting here. What, you got a job finally? Congrats. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I did get a job, so thank you. So I'm trying to think here. We have orders and we have order items. So I don't know. So I think our payments one, QH, can't you use like AI? I mean, yeah, I can, yeah, probably, but okay, let's do our payments, because I think orders is gonna be a little bit different. Payments table. Can't you use AI? Yeah, I mean, I probably can, yeah, but you know, what's the fun in it, bro? There's no fun right now. Are you using Bootstrap or Tailwind for the front end? Tailwind. What job? It's a software engineer 1 at software engineer 1 position at a insurance company. So I start January 5th. So yeah, so payments here would take order ID, payment method, amount, and I think that would be it. Let's do that. Order ID, payment method, amount. Order ID, payment method, amount. Yeah. What job? Oh, January. Yeah, man. My start date's January 5th. I'm still in university, so you know, I'm graduating here in December, and then I'm going on holidays with my family for a little bit, and then yeah, I start January 5th. So yeah, pretty excited. So got a few more months, got to finish up classes and everything, but on payments, grab this. Yep, looks good. We catch here. Yeah, close this off. Okay, we got our payments table here. Do you mind saying what the average salary you heard while interviewing? I don't really want to say the salary. I'd rather keep that private, to be honest. So I'm sorry, but I was happy with the salary. So yeah, nothing like, you know, out of this world or anything, but nothing you know, that I think is bad or anything. It was yeah, I'm happy with it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not really looking for that, to be honest. I'm not really looking for like not really looking for a super high salary. I just, you know, I love to code, so I'm just happy that I get my foot in the door, right? I mean, it's my first role, so I get my foot in the door, and yeah, so that's what I'm most happy about. Wow, I'm thinking of coding a little myself. I would love to know what application you're using. Is that Java? This is JavaScript. But yeah, I'm making a restaurant management system for one of my classes, so working on some backend routes right now. I'm about to use Postman here and send some data here. I just got to figure out this orders stuff. I'm not sure, kind of, I think it's going to be a little bit different here because order item ID. He is coding JavaScript. Yes, yes, that's so cool. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Would you do quant trading? I don't know. I mean, never really thought about it, to be honest. I've been learning C++, so I do it on stream too, so yeah. But what is the difference between Java and JavaScript? JavaScript is mainly for web stuff. There's very little in common, actually. Yeah, there is very little in common, so yeah. Yeah, there is very little in common, so JavaScript is mainly for web stuff, though. But yeah, so trying to think here. Oh, whoops, guess I'm dumb. No, you're not dumb. You're not dumb at all. It's okay. You just don't know, so it's okay. Nah, you're good. It's a common mistake. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm trying to think here, guys. So obviously I have my orders table here and my order items. I'm trying to think here. How exactly I go about this. So we have our orders. Order ID is linked to our order items. Specifically, he is using React framework. Yes, yes, I am. And I'm using Node.js on the back end. And then Superbase as well. So it's a relational database too. I mean, you can relational database, yeah. So let's see here. How would I do? make it so that when someone orders it, it gives a table number with their order and sends to the waiter and an ETA on how long it would take to get that order there. Yeah. I don't know. I have a lot of like interesting features I'd like to add to this, but we have like a description from the professor, like what we exactly want. And to be honest, I don't have access to this database. I did not make this schema, so I don't have any ability to change it. So what I'm trying to do is put data in, right? So trying to think. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for just 2 separate posts here. So watching you code so I could get inspired to code too. Being on a slump lately. Oh my god, Sam. Yeah. It's fun. Just working on your stuff, bro. So I think what I'm meant to do here, if I was experienced, I'd probably do this in 1 post request. To be honest, I really don't know how to do that, if I'm being completely honest with you. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick to what I am doing, right? So let's create our orders table here, app.post. Let's see. In our orders table here, we have table ID, waiter ID, order status, created at, total amount, tip amount, total amount, tip amount. So we have table ID, waiter ID, order status. Oh shit, I forgot. I gotta do my laundry. 1 second. I gotta flip my laundry. One second, guys. Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry, I missed a couple messages. I've had this game idea for about a year now, and I wanted to code in C++, but I have zero idea how to start, as I've only used Scratch in the past. What do you recommend? What do I recommend? Let me show you what I recommend. I recommend this guy. He has a great C++ series. Yeah, this is a C++ series, dude.
Fidelity Active ETL.
So yeah, I would recommend his C++ series that he has here.
Hazel.
I've been watching it, so it's right here.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name.
Yeah, would recommend this playlist. It's very good. But yeah, if I had an interest in time to invest in a low-level language like C++ and had no experience, I'd try to learn while applying to EBF, mostly C, but a technology that would be sure more and more now. Present. Yeah. Getting into game dev is really hard because you lose motivation quickly. I recommend starting by making small apps first before tackling a game. Yeah, games are very tough. Games are very tough, but dude, I have the worst headache right now, dude. I don't know what it is, but okay, let's continue. Thank you. I will check him out. Yeah, he's really great. So I've been learning from him. So table ID, waiter ID, order status. We want a total amount and a tip amount. Yep. Orders. Super base, table ID, waiter ID. Yep. Select. Looks good. If error. Oh. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. We need to close this off. Okay. Failed to add order data. Looks good. If error, then we catch the error. Error inserting order data. Good, good. We have an order items table. So, what are you working on? I'm working on a restaurant management system. For my class here, it's a university project. So for order items here, we have order item ID, order ID, order item, item ID, item, order ID, item ID, quantity, special request. So const. I'll read that, but I feel like it's a really good idea and have a lot of time, so I should do something useful. Yeah, I mean, dude, look, Strawberry, if game dev is what you like, bro, do game dev. I love game dev, dude. I'm going to try and do 3D rendering while I start streaming, while I'm streaming. So I'm going to be learning 3D game development. So, you know, it's all about the process, man. It takes a long time, but, you know, just being consistent. Start by breaking the game into functional parts and then do them as separate projects. I know how it's going to work. I barely know the basics. What's the game about? Maybe I can help. How many years are you in programming? I don't know. I went to uni, probably about, I'd say 3-4 years, probably. I didn't really start like really programming until about maybe 2 years, I would say. I've been programming for about 2 years, so something like that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Not. These are the. We got order ID, item ID. Quantity and special requests. Yep. Looks good. Yep. It's generating me everything. Sweet, thank you. Looks good, right? So we grab our data from the body, right? We then attempt to connect to our database here. We do the query. So from our items table, we add these items, select. If there's an error, we've had to add the order underscore item data. Insert order underscore ID data. Looks good. Okay, so we got our backend requests here, right? So now what we want to do here, we actually want to send them here. So let's grab some sample data to send. I haven't done this in a while. Postgres automatically produces. Okay. So we want to post request here into the URL here. So I believe my backend URL is localhost 3001. Yep. Oh, oops. I don't want to. It would take very long to explain my game ideas, and I don't really want to share it publicly. Also set myself a very high goal of doing it 100% alone. Thanks to Strawberry. I think you should get into C++ and get into stuff that you want. Okay, so here we go. I'm hitting the API here. So we do the GET request. It works. So now let's switch to our post here, right? Let's grab. Trying to think like the sort of data we want to add in here. Let's take a look at our hard-coded data. So we have some chef data here, right? Let's just get this automatically generated here. I'm not going to type this out, so let's get AI to generate this for us. Let's get AI to generate this. I do not want to type this all by myself. So use this table, roles table. The only thing I've coded before was a Discord bot with 99% help from ChatGPT. Hey, it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Just keep learning. You know, learn C++ and use AI to help you learn. There's nothing wrong with that. Just learn. If you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. So, okay, let's translate. Get AI to translate this to, I believe, authorization. I believe we put in our data in here. Home data, raw binary. I can't remember how I did this. Body, we want JSON. Alright, no worries, but the best way to develop indie games is to code each feature of the game as its own project and then put them all together once you have finished the rough draft of the game. Yeah. It's a way to go about it. Can I add in like raw data? Okay, I think this is what I want. JSON. Yeah, we want JSON. Okay, so here we go. We got, here's some data. Okay, let's grab this data over here. Where is it? I believe we were in page chef. Right? Is this what we were looking at? I think. I'm gonna get Claude to generate me this. Can you generate all this data, separate post routes? Okay, sweet. Let's see here. Give us your map of how you became what you are now. Okay, yeah, sure. So I always recommend this to everyone. I did this series. This is where I would tell anyone to start. It was the full stack web development bootcamp by Angela Yu. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yep. So, yep. So this was the one I did. $25. You get what is this? 1.5 million members, right? There's 61 hours on-demand video. It comes with projects to do, and stuff like that. I did this about a year and a half ago. I did this whole series here, so I would recommend this to anyone. Helped me so much understand everything. So if you want to learn, I believe this is the best resource I've ever found. Teaches you everything. It starts with basic HTML, CSS, right? You learn Bootstrap. You go and learn backend development. You learn JavaScript, right? So, JavaScript is a programming language. Teaches you Git, teaches you SQL, Postgres, everything. So I stopped at the React section, so I didn't do the rest of this stuff, this Web3 stuff. Someone actually mentioned in one of my YouTube videos that I actually learned this, but I don't know. This doesn't really interest me, to be honest. I like to do stuff that interests me. So, but yeah, I would recommend this. This is where to start. Yeah, learn the basics of the language first. Remember, crawl, walk, run. Yes, that is true. But yeah, so that's what I would recommend. Okay, so Postman here, we want to do, so it looks like this is done. So we got the table ID, waiter ID, order status, which is pending, total amount, tip amount. So maybe we can do like total amount for this one, like this is like burger fries, so what, maybe we can do like 20 maybe or something. Burger fries, how much is a burger fries? What, maybe like $10 or something? Let's do 12. Our tip amount, it's 20% of 12, like 2 or something. That's fine. Let's see if this works. So 404 not found. Cannot post. Oh, I didn't even do the route. Whoops. API orders. 404 not found. What are we doing? This is API orders, yeah. Oh, we have a double slash here. Whoops. 500 internal server failed to add payment data. The fuck? Payment data. Failed to add payment data. Why the fuck is it down here? Oh. Order items. Orders table. Oh shit, dude. Whoops. We didn't even do our payments. And we totally fucked that up. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, failed to add order data. Users, tables. We want orders. API orders, table ID, waiter ID, order status, total amount, tip amount. Yo, quick question. Where are you from, Max? I'm from Australia, but I live in the US. I live in the US, but yeah, I'm Australian. How did you manage to have questions about the results now that you got a job, and how you did knowing that you took much more than you can share? Like, you had a 4-year college plus study interview plus courses on the side, the whole grind. Is it not as simple as people ask? I'm a little bit confused with your question, to be honest. How do you manage to have questions about the results? How did you knowing that you match? Yeah, could you reframe your question, bro? I don't really know what you're trying to say. Could you make the question a little bit more clear? But I'm happy to answer anything, so. So I'm trying to figure out why this is failing here. Let's have a look at the schema here. Maybe we have to create a table first. No, I was just wondering because of this Serbian last name Walls. Yeah. My dad is Croatian, so yeah, that's where I get it, dude. So I think what's going on here is I need to create a table first. So I think that's my issue. Like the map, how you got here, I'm pretty sure was not just the Udemy thing. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. Well, yeah, I'll tell you. So, let me grab this over here. Shit, so a little bit about my path. So, you know, I went to Eastern Illinois University. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. I'm Australian, so I went and I got recruited to play tennis there. You can see there's a little frame up here. I played tennis there. Studied computer science. I was part of a fraternity too, so did that. I interned at a couple places, right? I was a computer science tutor while I was there. Did an internship. Did 2 internships while I was there. 3, sorry, I did 3 internships, right? Then went to my master's, right? Now I'm a master's student, and I'm a teaching assistant for the university here. And then what I did was I did the Udemy course too. You know, I programmed while I was in university, but like, I don't know, like, you know, you do programming assignments and stuff like that, and, you know, all sorts of stuff like that, but I just like felt, you know, I wasn't really, you know, you don't really learn the real stuff. Like I was doing the programming assignments, you know, like learning about DFS and BFS and distros and, you know, my data structures or whatever, but, you know, I never really could do anything. So I just, you know, did the Udemy course, and then I started learning C++ a couple of months ago, and I've been super interested in that. I'm building a 2D game, but I'm just trying to, you know, get better at C++. I really enjoy C++. My buddy told me, oh, there he is. He says, yo. But my buddy helped me learn, and I've really been enjoying it. Gonna finish off my 2D game soon, and then I want to do something 3D. So that's the goal. But yeah, that's a little bit about my journey. Like, it takes effort, like the college balance with classes and learning, plus life abroad, plus course. God knows what you had to deal with during this period. Yeah, you know, it is tough. But you know, I don't know. I just did it. I don't know. Nothing to complain about. I mean, I loved my whole experience. So got to play tennis too, and it's been incredible. So just, you know, I don't know. I just love, you know, I just enjoy coding. I enjoy programming. Like, it's a hobby of mine. So it's like, I don't know. It wasn't really too bad for me. So, but yeah, that's a little bit about me. So. Anyway, so I think I have to add table data. I think that's my issue here. Max is the GOAT. Let's go, Ethan. Type shit, bro. So let's go ahead and add a table. This is our table route here. From tables, we want table number. table number. Let's do table number 1. We have our status here. Right. And we have an assigned waiter. These are all from our schema. These are all int varchar status. So maybe I need more users. I'm trying to think here. Do I have a get route for users? Users.post, app.post. Yeah, get users. Let's grab the users really quick. I can type it in here. Localhost 2001 API/users. Oh fuck. /users. What are your plans for a 3D game? Are you going to use a game engine? If so, which one? I don't know yet. Honestly, I really don't know. I plan on using OpenGL. But I have to do a lot of research, so I think a lot of my beginning streams are going to be very much... Hang on, let's just do it in here. They're going to be very much a lot of research in the beginning and just trying to get stuff rendered to the screen. I've never done anything in 3D game development. I don't know anything. So that's going to be a little bit of a... Okay, I'm going to put this over here just in case I don't. Okay, so we have roll ID 6, roll ID 6. So we have 2 roles, right? Our user ID is linked to a assigned waiter ID. So my user ID is 1, user ID is 3. Is this next? Is this Next.js? What are you working on? I'm working on a restaurant management system for my class. Trying to get these backend routes working to get data in for my team. So trying to just put some data in the database. You might be thinking, oh, why don't you just like go on the database, put in the stuff? Well, I don't have access to the database, so that's why I'm trying to make some post requests to do this, but it's a little bit harder. So let's see here. Let's go back to Postman here. Let's grab our table here and our assigned waiter. Assigned waiter ID. Table ID. Oh shit. Table ID. Sorry. Table number. Status. Assigned waiter ID. Get rid of this. Let's assign me. I'm ID 1. Let's try this. API/orders. We want /tables. Let's see. What is that? Tables route. Tables. Okay, tables is here. API/tables. Let's see if this works. No, we get it. Failed to add data. Why doesn't it add the data, dude? What the fuck? It's React. Sorry. Yeah, it's React. My bad. I didn't answer the question. Dude, I don't know why this isn't adding the data, dude. I don't know what is going on here. What's failing here? We're getting an error. Am I doing this properly? Get out table ID. I'm not adding a table ID. Oh my gosh, dude. That's why. Table ID. Table underscore ID, table number, table ID, assigned waiter, status. Oh, that status is a... What are our statuses, dude? I don't fucking know. I think it... Pending. Table ID 1. Vulkan isn't hard, it's just very verbose compared to OpenGL. If you plan to make your own render, I highly recommend learning OpenGL and not Vulkan first, because Vulkan is incredibly hard with very little resources and storage. Vulkan isn't hard, it's just very robust compared to OpenGL. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. I'm probably going to stick with OpenGL. And the only reason is because there's a good tutorial. What was I going to say? Chono has a good tutorial, so I just thought about OpenGL, so I'll probably do that. Okay, I'm still getting failed to add table data. Why am I getting this? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know why I'm getting this. It's no good. Let's grab this. Okay, check your back and round column names column. Shit, yeah, what am I? Table roles, tables table. Table number, status, assigned waiter. Okay. Assigned waiter, not assigned waiter ID. Table ID should not be included. It's auto-generated. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Nope. Failed to add data. Okay. This is fucking so frustrating, dude. How the fuck am I meant to do this? I don't know. So info varchar primary key varchar info. Status. I am also a master's student of University of Illinois, but I am at a UAUC online program. That's dope, dude. That's cool, dude. I was gonna go to UAUC, but it was just too expensive. Oh my gosh, dude. I have assigned waiter. Ah, I need assigned waiter ID. Okay, maybe this will work now. Nope. What is the 2D game looking like right now? I got the buttons on the screen. Now when you click the buttons, it generates the tanks. I can move the tanks around. And it subtracts money. So the buttons are pretty shit. They look like shit, to be honest, but they're functional. I just need to, when you click on every button, it only spawns a blue tank. I need to distinguish it between, you know, blue, red, and whatever tank. Then I want to somehow figure out how many entities you need to kill to get to the next level, right? I'll probably only do like a couple levels, maybe like 1 or 2, maybe 3. And have like a little transition thing. But yeah, that's what I've got so far. That's what I want to do. And then obviously I need to render in some textures, but I might just render in just tank textures. I don't know. Because like, did you end up looking into the event system, hun? I did. I watched Chono's video a little bit. I watched half of Chono's video. I didn't finish it because I was at work, but I didn't end up implementing the event system. I just kind of have it all over the place. So probably not good stuff, but so I have a user with a user ID of 1. I have a status, a table number. This automatically gets generated. So I don't understand why this is failing. I do not get why this is failing. Our table number is 1. We have a pending. And we have an assigned waiter ID, which is 1. But we're failing to add the table data. I do not know why. Because we have a data. We have a user ID here, right? And that's a foreign key to assigned waiter ID, right? So we have something in the table. But I don't know why this is failing. Does anyone know why this could be failing? I have no idea, and I would really appreciate the help. So, where is that error message in the code? Here, bro. I'm just getting a simple error. Failed to add table data. I don't know how to be able to debug this better, to be honest. What are the error you're getting? Is it a 500? Yeah, it's a 500, yeah. Yeah, 500 internal server. Are you sure the tables table exists? Also, make sure your data types are correct. Yeah, they're correct. My data types are correct. I just verified that, but it should automatically create the table ID, but I don't know. Yeah, still not working, but. Okay, let's try insert into our users, right? Let's go from the very beginning, right? Let's create a user here, right? Let's try that. So maybe check the error is always valid object. You might have to check the error in a different way, or click the back to the code. Here's the code. This is frustrating, dude. I'm gonna try. What game engine is this? Yeah, let me see the code. It will either return data or error. The error will not exist unless it's surrounded by a Superbase client. Also console the error so you can see the response from the Superbase client. You're printing out the contents of the error object. No, I'm just printing out a 500 error. I should probably add some more debugging. Some error debugging. So apparently this is. Grab this here. This is sample code here. Oh, what the hell just happened? Filter out table data. Yeah, let's work with that. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna find the assigned waiter column. What the fuck? You mean assigned waiter? I have assigned waiter ID. What the hell are you talking about? Oh my god, dude. This is my error here, bro. No way, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Oh my god. There we go. That was my error. Might just be invalid creds or something, but don't know until you log it. You have the GitHub so I can look at the code. Code is on screen. Yeah, just my GitHub's in the description. You can look at the code. But yeah, I got it. Yeah, I verified it, dude. I obviously didn't check this, so I'm stupid. But okay, that was my issue. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we've added a table now, right? Okay, let's create these tables, right? So let's do table number 2. We can make them all pending. Let's send that in. Let's do 3. Send that in. Let's do 4. Send that in. Let's do 5. Let's do 6. We'll do 10 tables, bro. 10 tables because we're dogs, bro. Low key, low key. 8. Let's do 9. 10. Okay, so now we got 10 tables. We can now create some orders, right? So let's create some orders. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice. You should take the time and ensure you log in the actual errors anywhere an operation can throw. Yeah, I know. I should have. But it is what it is. I mean, we learn. We learn as we go. Okay, so about orders here, we have an order ID, table ID, waiter ID. That's a foreign key. We have table ID, waiter ID. Okay. Let's take a look at our tables table, menu table, orders table. API orders here. We have table ID. Let's just verify. We verify this time. Right, we got table ID. Right. Waiter ID. Order status. We don't need created at. We have total amount and tip amount. So that looks good. So let's try and make a post request to our orders here. Orders here. We need a table ID, right? Table ID being 1. Okay. We got our... Actually, let's do... How many do we need? I think we need 5. We have table ID. Let's put this over here. Table ID. We need waiter ID. We need order status. Order status, total amount, and tip amount. Dude, my headache is not getting any better, dude. Oh my gosh. Total amount. Tip underscore amount. Okay. So waiter ID. Let's do 1. 1 for me. I'm user 1. We then have our order status being what? Pending. And we have our total amount here, which is I don't know, we can make whatever, right? Let's put like 12 or something, and then we can tip 2. Oh, fuck. What the hell did I just do? Okay, let's see if this works. What is going on here? API orders. Is my backend on? Yep. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this load. I assume there's probably an error here, but I actually have to end the stream here. I have my meeting here in 1 minute with my team, so and they're waiting there for me. So I appreciate everything. Thank you guys for watching my stuff, hanging out on my stream. If you like to, you guys should check out my GitHub. Follow me if you want to. Really appreciate that. But yeah, everything's all my socials in the description. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I also have to think of better names for these videos. I'm still thinking about thumbnails and shit, but we'll still be streaming either way, which is the most important thing. So appreciate you guys. Peace.